guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff taken, trying to run it behind the big left tackle.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Takes the handoff, runs it off left tackle.
Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And a decent. Defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
This will be third and short, the seventh play of the opening drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Hey, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
First drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Looking to pass. It's Marshall. Close to the tight end. Finds his man. Has the first down. He make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. set it down to the offense. First down. And the running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
That gain sets up a third down play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Important third down play coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. Alabama now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. The quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Scanning the field, it's Marshall. Looking to scramble. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams are going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Turner decides to fair catch this. And the USC offense
possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end, and got stopped. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Makes a quick grab. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Double right.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Well, the offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. And the wideout goes in motion. Needs a completion here on fourth down. On the run, he'll let it go. And that one's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. Finally able to get him down.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And he'll just get rid of it. Second down and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Marshall. He's moving out of the pocket. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team is on the field to put this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
Jackrabbit. Slide 22. Slide 22. Gaucho. Tuna.
Receiver in motion now. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They'll try to run behind the big left tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. The wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. An important third down attempt for this offense. Ball handed off. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard. It'll be fourth down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down. Almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Scanning the field. It's Marshall. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense. And this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be on the run end, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in for 3 on 3rd and goal. They go with a direct snap. He's swarmed by the defense.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half.
This one is right through. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Ayamaleva. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he runs it in for the 2-point conversion. But wait a second. There's a penalty marker down. You got to check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the try for 2.
42, spot, Gaucho, Gaucho. Timber.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. stopped after the handoff. Finding space at the 20. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there. First down play coming up. How aggressive will it be? On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that early down. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And now the handoff. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. He'll test the right side here.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Clemson sets the formation. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown. And the beatdown continues.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking downfield. It's Ayamaleva. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. 2nd and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And now another deep ball here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. Let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. The Trojans will crank up the tempo. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Alabama. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover, testing the defense with a throw downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. A tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looks to the left for a quick throw, but it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava.